So we all know about Area 51, a military base that is so secret it didn't even officially exist until the public started finding out about it, with many pilots and satellite imagery making it very obvious that there's something going on in there. Like, there are a whole lot of conspiracies about what it is that they are secretly hiding in there. Many people started thinking that it may be green skinny aliens with big ass heads, just as we've seen in the movies. However, the real story might actually be crazier. Well, I don't know if it would be crazier, but it's still pretty crazy. Where is Area 51? So Area 51 is a military base that is located in the Nevada desert. So literally in the middle of nowhere, and is heavily guarded with security being literally everywhere. Like, these boys do not play, bro. They will shoot you up. But like, there's even a no-fly zone in the area, meaning no unauthorized flights or drones of such are allowed to fly over the base and the surrounding area. Which is kind of weird, because what are they actually hiding in there? It's almost as if they don't want anyone knowing about what goes on inside. And the government was literally denying its existence until like 2013. Which is kind of strange, because I can kind of understand why they wouldn't want people flying drones in there. Because like, maybe it's some like confidential shit. But like, why are they denying it? Like, that's kind of concerning. Like, what are they actually hiding in there? But I feel like the more they try hide and deny it, the more we're gonna be thinking that there's aliens in there or like some crazy shit. So like, what took so long? The public have been having suspicions since like 1950s and only recently confirmed it existed. Maybe they had to get rid of something, which then meant they could be public. Hold up, maybe I'm getting into conspiracies, but I'm sure everyone's wondering, why is this place so secure and secret? So I'm gonna tell you why, like, actually. So officially, Area 51 was built in the 1950s. So the same time that the Cold War was between the United States and the Soviet Union. And let me tell you, these boys was not playing. So the US needed an aircraft that can fly higher than the Soviet Union aircrafts in order to spy on them and take photographs of their bases, like on some Call of Duty shit. But anyways, they wanted this plane to be like the best plane, like some Star Wars shit. Like, they needed something that can go there in 1 second, come back the same second. Like, they was not playing about. They wanted to destroy these motherfuckers. So in that case, they built Area 51 in Groom Lake, which is literally in the middle of nowhere in the Nevada desert, and it's hundreds of kilometers away from major cities. And you might be thinking, why are they doing these things like so far away from these cities? Well, if you're testing top secret spy planes, you probably don't want your neighbor looking over the fence and seeing something flying past at like hundreds of miles per hour. Like, they're gonna be thinking, whoa. Like, you finna see these people start recording this shit, putting it on Facebook saying they seen aliens coming from like Mars or some shit. So yeah, they kind of had to hide that one. Oh, and especially with the amount of Russian spies that were around in the US. So like, we would have been cooked if them motherfuckers would have seen that. But here's where it gets a bit interesting, because people living miles away started reporting really weird objects in the sky. Like, to be honest, if you was living in the 1950s and seen something fly over your head, traveling faster than anything you've seen in your life, you would have probably thought we were getting attacked by aliens. But the government had a problem because, well, they couldn't just say, yeah, that's our secret planes that we use for spying on Russia. They had to say nothing, because they knew if they was to say that that was the secret planes, they would have been busted by Russia, because there's Russian spies everywhere. They would have heard about this. So they had to just deny it, and you know what happened. It literally led to all of these conspiracies being spread around while trying to make their own explanations on what these flying objects were. And like, that's literally where the UFO rumors started. And honestly, if I was the US, I'd rather people thinking it's aliens, because The Cold War was no joke. If the Russians found out, then the US could have been in a lot of trouble. So I'd prefer them thinking that over them knowing that we've invented a plane that can take photos of your home from the edges of space. But then like after 60 years, the CIA was like, fine, Area 51 is real. Like, come on bro, why now? Why couldn't they have like said this earlier? Like, why did they have all of us thinking that there's aliens in there? Well, I guess we all grew up thinking Area 51 had aliens. However, it's just some US versus Russia technology Cold War. Or is it? Well, the thing is like we will never ever know unless something gets leaked, which I'm hoping something does get leaked because we need to get to the bottom of this. Like, where are the aliens at? Come on. If they're not at Area 51, where they at though?
God, where they at though? Where they at?